ends, man. Put one in. Let's go live. All right, got started a little bit early. Got to go to work in the morning early, and I'm tired today. So I just want to stop in. I'll wait until some people get in here. If anyone gets in here, we're going to discuss. Let me turn this light off. Probably should keep it on. Freaking bright. We're going to discuss some stuff. Someone gets in here, let me know how the sound is. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. What's up, everyone? Well, not everyone, one person, but what's up? We're going to talk about my Missouri trip that's coming up this Saturday, what I'm looking to get when it comes to fireworks. And then, of course, if anyone has any questions, they can send out a question and I'll answer it. Have a little quick Q&A. Won't be on here long. Looking probably maybe an hour, if that. So, yeah. Wait until around maybe a couple minutes. So if anyone, how's the sound, everyone? Everyone can hear me here? Good. We're gonna discuss some stuff. Looking forward to my Missouri trip this Saturday. It's gonna be fun. So, gonna meet some people, meet some pyros that I have definitely enjoyed watching their content online. So, what's up, Mel? What's up, Ryder? Two of my favorites. So, we'll get started. So Saturday, I will be leaving at 5 in the morning. Be heading out to Missouri, going to Warrington Wholesale Fireworks, a place that I've watched a lot of videos on. I'm super excited to go to. Going to meet some pyros there. I'm riding with a fellow guy that's in Ohio. He's going to pick me up, which I really appreciate. We're going to head to Missouri, go to Warrington. I'm not for sure who I'm meeting there. I'm pretty sure I know Mel. I'm going to meet you there, which I'm excited to meet you, man. Seem like a really cool dude, so really excited to meet you. And then I'm pretty sure the Boomers, Boomer Nation, or Mid-South Boomers are going to be there. Excited to meet them. Then I honestly don't know anybody else though. So really looking forward to it. Warrington Wholesale Fireworks is like, it's one of those stores that if you're a pyro guy, you should definitely go in there. So, what's up? Hello from Florida. What's up, man? I love Florida. It's what I want to go to retire from. When I retire, go to there. I love Florida. My favorite state for sure to go to. But anyways, we're going to go to Warrington, hang out there. Definitely going to buy some good stuff. And then going to hang out, or, I think we're going to go take a lunch break, talk to all these pyros, and then we're going to shoot down to Rocket Fireworks, which you guys know I've been there before, went there last year in February. So, but we're going to head back there. Definitely looking forward to that too. So it's going to be a good time. Really looking forward to that trip. It's going to be this Saturday. As a single dad, I get my boys Thursday night till Sunday morning. And I always feel kind of bad when I go to a trip and have to leave the boys here. When I have them especially, I just feel bad because I want to spend every moment I have with them. But, and they always say how they never want to go back. They want to stay with me more and all that, which makes me feel good. And this has nothing to do with their mom. Their mom's a great mom, and they have a great house there, great family that they go to. So, it has nothing to do with that, but I just feel guilty as a dad. So, but, I also have them during the weekends, every weekend. So, and that's when people want to do stuff. So, I kind of have to make that trade-off, unfortunately. But I think they'll be okay. They're going to have their grandma and they're going to have their nephews and nieces here to play with them, or their cousins. So, I'm really excited for this trip on Saturday. If anyone's been to Warrington or Rocket and, know a good item there, let me know. Because I do plan on spending majority of my money at Warrington just because I've never been there before. But definitely looking forward to that trip. I'm sorry you don't have likes. Bro, I don't. It's all good, man. I have 5 likes now. I don't do this for likes. I do this just because I enjoy fireworks and I enjoy making content. What's up, Gomer? It's good seeing you, man. But anyways, if you guys have any questions you want to ask me about my channel, about the fireworks I've shot off this year, about my support for this guy. Man, what's up with gas prices though? Come on, man. It's crazy. But just let me know, man. Brotherhood and Bad Donkey. Definitely going to get first off, Bad Donkey. I'm definitely looking forward to getting some of that stuff in the Brotherhood. I know that's their brand and their prices are super awesome on that stuff, so I'm definitely going to pick up some of their stuff. Rider, Novelty. Labor Day's coming around, and I definitely plan on doing a lot of shorts on Labor Day. Labor Day weekend is one of the few weekends in Ohio where you can do legal fireworks, so I definitely plan on doing a bunch of fireworks that weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'm going to load up on shorts with shells, rockets, cakes, all the stuff, so be looking forward to that. I will definitely, got to be smart in Ohio. My neighborhood isn't, there's no Karens here, even though I do live next door to a Karen. That's her name, though, but she's not an actual Karen. All these people are awesome, and I don't think they would, I did daily fireworks for a whole year, and I did some bigger stuff all year long, so never had a complaint, never had anyone say anything to me. So, but, gotta be smart. And also kind of wanted to take a little break on doing that. Hey, Full Moon, I was in your live, man, but the connection, I just couldn't, it just stalled every 5 seconds. So I had to dip out of there. I was on my hike, and it's probably because I was out in the woods. So I don't know. But I always try to make your lives. So thanks for being on here. Yeah, the cheap Girandolas, Gomer. I'm definitely going to look for that. I'm going to get at least a couple of those for sure. What's up, Pyro Backyard? It's all good, man. I love your live, Moon, especially on Sundays when you talk about God. So I'll always try to jump in there when I see you're on. What's up, everyone? 7 people in here. That's cool. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. And I'm definitely looking forward to this Missouri trip, Warrington Wholesale Fireworks. There's a couple of assortments there that I might look at because, their prices are so cheap in Missouri. It's crazy. So definitely going to look at some assortments. I like doing assortment videos. So what state are you in? Oh, well, OhioPyro. I'm in Ohio. Can I be your boyfriend for 10 seconds? That's weird. No offense, but I don't swing that way. Yeah, man, Rocket is awesome. I love Rocket. I heard they had a little bit of a issue this year. The law kind of got down their throat a little bit over an accident that happened there, or an accident from someone that bought products there. But whatever. What is your favorite song? You want to be honest? Songs, I'm not a huge music guy. I really ain't. 90s country is probably where I feel the best at, but just not a big music guy. Never have been. But I like some George Strait every once in a while. Ezra, what's up? I don't know if that's my ex brother-in-law. Probably not. Yeah, his name is Ezra. But what's up? Dominator. I have a bone to pick with Dominator. They reached out to me. I didn't reach out to them. They reached out to me on Facebook and wanted me to promote their products and everything. And which I'm not a huge fan of Dominator. But whatever, they said, oh, we're going to send you some merch and everything. And that's been like a month ago. I even made a video saying, you know, I was going to do some giveaways whenever that comes in. Still hasn't came in. Now I don't know if that's because China, it's from coming from China and it just takes a minute, but I don't know. But Dominator to me isn't the best. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, my folks here. They're just not my favorite. Uh, but I also heard Dominator is like pretty much all Shelton stuff is from Dominator, or at least a good chunk of their stuff that they label from Shelton's. Just rewraps of Dominator, but just never been a big fan of Dominator stuff. But smoke gondolas, that looks pretty cool, so I might try to get one of those depending on price. I don't have a bunch of money to spend on this trip, to be honest, but I'm definitely gonna buy some stuff. Yeah, it blew someone's hand off. Yeah, backyard. It blew a kid, I guess 24-year-old, I think, blew his hand off on the Master Rockets. That's why you light and run. But yeah, I mean, some of those rockets. I mean, I know that I had a couple of jungles that blew up right at takeoff. So those pretty scary. What's your favorite brand, Mel? I'll give you my top three. My favorite brand overall. So overall, I mean, not just like rockets or cakes or whatnot, but I really like Window stuff. I mean, I like Window stuff. I like their cakes especially. But I think overall everything they do is pretty good stuff. What's another? I mean, you know, Miracle is starting to become one of my favorites. I like Miracle stuff. I like their wraps especially. I mean, wraps are what they are. They're just wraps, but really cool wraps, and their products are pretty good. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to be a hater on TNT. I like TNT stuff. They're expensive, that's for sure. But I enjoy TNT. They're nostalgia for me. I don't hate on them like everyone else do. I like TNT. If I can find some of their products on sale, especially with coupons and stuff, I definitely spend some money there. So I enjoy TNT, but like someone says raccoon, I mean, raccoon, stuff like that is just, I mean, that's just another level of stuff. I mean, raccoon shells are awesome. Their cakes are good. I do think Rocket has $20 raccoon cakes that are the RDX cakes, I'm pretty sure. So I'm definitely looking forward to picking up a few of those, if they have them. Oh, you do, Gomer? What kind of, I mean, like aerial spinners with some good pop on them? I don't know if I've tried any I've shot off a bunch of Dominator stuff, but I don't know if I've tried any of their aerial spinners, so I'll be looking forward to that. They have $15 350s of the RDX line, or $20. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up some of those, at least a couple for sure. I'm really looking forward to that. 7-inch killer tornadoes, yep, or torpedoes, yep. I've definitely seen those in the store. The places around me that have those are just a little bit overpriced, I think. But if I go to Backyard or not Backyard, Rocket or Warrington, and they have them for a decent price, I might pick up those torpedoes. I think they come in not just 7-inch though. Don't they have like 5, 6, and 7s in the pack? I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I can't wait. I saw that in DJs and Pyro and the 502s walkthrough of Rocket last year that they posted not that long ago. I think about a month ago. And oh, it's only 7-inch. Okay. I thought they came in a pack, a variety pack, but okay, cool. But I'll definitely be looking for the RDX cakes. No, I'm looking for that too. Zuma Doom is a great 350 from Raccoon. Zuma Doom. I'm trying to think. I had a bunch of Raccoon this year. Cakes. I don't know if I had a Zuma Doom. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. It's pretty cool. I'm really focusing on shells this year, boys. Like, shells are, of course I'm going to get cakes. For sure. But for Labor Day, I'm really looking to do a bunch of shells this year, and for 4th of July in general, I'm looking to get a variety of shells. Maybe not a lot of 24 packs because I want to get a variety. I want to try a bunch of different ones, but I definitely want to try get a bunch of shells this year. So if you guys have any good shell suggestions, let me know. There's some awesome shells. Like, I had some shells that you don't find every day. I got them in this little mystery box that I won in a raffle, and one of them was Walk the Line shells. I'm not for sure who makes those, but they were some of the most pretty shells that I've ever seen. Oh, we stalling here? Hopefully not. I'm on my Wi-Fi. What's up, Ryan? Cincinnati? I'm a Dayton boy, just south of Dayton. I don't claim to be in Dayton, just south of Dayton. No, they kind of went towards Hamilton. I've seen some thunder, but we're looking pretty good here. Finally, we've had some crazy rain and storms the last week. It's been crazy. Neon beef are really good. Yes, they are. I've tried those. Those are good. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get shells that I've never shot before. So I was going to say, just got done smoking some. What are you smoking? And he says chicken. All right, cool, man. That sounds pretty good, honestly. I had a breakfast for dinner. Made me some breakfast sandwiches, and it was awesome. Cardboard replica fireworks. Ryder. I'd like to see some of those, man. You should post some of those. 3-liter space jet. It's pretty cool. Who makes that? I've done, like, are you saying 3-layer, like 3 stages? Is that what you're talking about? I've done a bunch of 3 stages. 0 rain in like 2 months. Gomer, don't you live in like Wyoming or something? I know you live out there west. I think brothers. All right. I mean, is it a aerial spinner, Ryan? Is that what that is? Ultima, how you doing, man? Good. Thanks for joining, man. What's your favorite subject? Ezra, I've been out of school for like let's see, too long, honestly. I graduated college in 2014. So, but my favorite subject in high school was history. I'm a history buff, man. I love history. No power for 20. See, we had some crazy storms. We had a tornado hit in Middletown, which is not that far away from me, and it wasn't. We never lost any power, to be honest. Thankfully. Someone already asked me about my favorite music. I'm not a huge music guy. I mean, just never been a big fan of music. I'm not saying. I mean, I don't hate it or anything, but I'd rather listen to a podcast or a documentary or something. The history of fireworks. Man, I've definitely watched a documentary of fireworks. The Chinese is definitely, they had some crazy things back in the day. Favorite firework by name. That's a hard one, man. There's so many great fireworks. I'll tell you what. The Rick and Morty cakes that I had, they're 100 shot. And I think they're half boom, half color. And those things were so awesome. They were so fun. They were so great. So those were probably my favorite cakes that I shot off last year. Rockets. I mean, the radioactives are kind of hard to beat. Nuclear Power, if I had to pick my favorite rocket brand, I think Nuclear Power does the best rockets. I mean, I wish they would come out with more rockets, to be honest. I know there's a couple of that I haven't shot before, but the Mega Willows, radioactives, and I think the neutrons, I mean, they make a solid rocket, I tell you what. They make a really solid rocket. Suns has a kit called the King that looks great. Shoots out Hummers instead of mines. That's pretty cool. The Hummers. Now, Hummers are the ones that go up, like they kind of go everywhere, right? Or am I thinking about something different? Because I'm pretty sure like the banana split from Winda, A cake had some Hummers in it. They were really cool. So, but yeah, I mean, looking forward to. I've definitely done some. I got Rocket to send me their inventory of all the things they have. So the one thing about Rocket is it's kind of funny because their name's Rocket fireworks, but they don't have a bunch of rockets there. Even when I went, they didn't. I mean, they had a few. I got the only rocket that I got from there. I got two of them. The giant Texas pop rocket, which was pretty cool. I mean, pretty good for. I think they were only like $6.99. They weren't that bad at all. But I also got the 38-inch giant rocket from there from Mighty Max, and they were garbage, hot garbage. So I would definitely avoid those. Ohio's awesome, man. Ezra, Ohio's great. I love Ohio. Uh, People want to badmouth it. I'm not going to say it's the most beautiful state. I've been to 30 different states in this country. One of my bucket list goals in my life is to hit all 50. But Ohio it's a great state to live. So, Hubbard, Ohio wholesale fireworks. Are you talking about American wholesale fireworks? No, but I've definitely looked at their website. I haven't been there though. I would like to go. They're just so far away from me. Are you going down to WEB? And so I've definitely been there before. Probably won't make it this year because I'll be shooting fireworks off here. But Shogun's another. I mean, I'm not. There's some Shogun stuff that I like, but it's another brand that is definitely hit and miss. Later FM. Later fam. See you, Gomer. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hubbard's just so far away. I think it's like Ohio. People don't realize Ohio's a freaking long state, man. So it's a big state. So you can from here to Cleveland, it's a good 4.5 hour drive. I've only been in Cleveland once up there. Full moon. All right. Sorry. Stay around, Gomer. Gomer's a great guy. You guys should definitely check out his channel and Full Moon's channel. Anyways, I've only been in Cleveland once, and that's when I went up there to watch my Bengals beat the crap out of the Browns once. But it's one of those cities that I don't mind to ever go back. But I know WF Boom in Hubbard. I know Hubbard's not Cleveland, but it's pretty close to Cleveland, isn't it? Have you ever been at a beach? Of course. Beaches, I mean, Florida, that's why you go to Florida. I've been to Florida, been to Charleston, South Carolina, Virginia Beach, a little beach in, I've been to Nantucket, which was a really cool trip. Been to San Diego. One of the states I haven't been to is Texas. I wouldn't mind going to Texas, of course. Texas is Ohio's little brother, in my opinion. But it's similar to Ohio, I feel like, so I wouldn't mind going to Texas. Yeah, 40-minute drive's not bad. So yeah, 40-minute drive to me, I go to the second best state in the union when it comes to fireworks, and that's Indiana. I mean, I've been to Pennsylvania, obviously, but I never bought fireworks in Pennsylvania. I actually heard that's kind of an underrated state for fireworks. I don't know. I've never been there to buy fireworks. It's just hard for me to go anywhere else. Like, of course, I'm making this trip Saturday to Missouri to the motherland of fireworks, in my opinion. But Indiana is kind of hard to beat. Oh, Ryder, I didn't know you were in Texas. What part of Texas are you in, man? I'm a big Joe Rogan fan. I know that people roll their eyes at, but I love his podcast. So, I love stand-up comedy, so I wouldn't mind going to Mothership in Austin. Definitely wouldn't want to stay in Austin, just go there and visit, because Austin's like a super liberal town, and that's not my cup of tea, but wouldn't mind visiting there. Check it out. There's probably only one city. Now, I've been to New York City, which was pretty cool. I did that like 4 or 5 years ago. Just something to mark off. I went to see the World Trade Center Memorial. It was something really cool to see. But the only city in America that I do not want to go to would be LA. I have no desire to go there. Near Houston, I'll tell you what, Texas is a humongous state. How's the fireworks in Texas, like price wise? They pretty strict on their fireworks? Are they pretty lax? I know, pretty much any state out there in West has to worry about fires. But I don't know. Never been to Texas, so I wouldn't mind checking it out. But yeah, I mean, talking about, people ask me about my favorite brands. Of course, you can't go wrong with some of the Brothers stuff. I mean, Brothers kind of an old time brand. It's been there forever. But I like some of their stuff. They're, bling bling, silver screens. Those little 200-gram cakes you really can't go wrong with. Now, hey, Ryder, is Texas fireworks year-round? Can you buy them year-round, or is it just certain times? Unfortunately, Ohio, they sell fireworks year-round, but you can only shoot them off like 6 weekends out of the year. So, communist crap, man. I don't understand that. Well, I mean, let me know what brands I should buy, or cakes I should get, guys. Cakes are probably my weakest part of fireworks because, I mean, there's just so many. And, you can always look up videos about cakes and see demos of them and everything, but I don't know. Cake's probably one of my least, I don't know, what do I want to say? I'm kind of a rookie. I will say I'm a rookie when it comes to cakes. I like the big cakes, like the Rick and Morty cakes, stuff like that. I enjoy those cakes. I mean, but I don't know, just cakes are cool, but they're just, I like fuses, guys. I like lighting stuff. I mean, that's why I did the daily fireworks. It's just because I like buying stuff that has multiple fuses, comes with a pack. And I don't just I think cakes are more for a display. I mean, obviously it's more for a 4th of July. I'm definitely going to get some cakes for Labor Day. But when you get the smaller stuff, I'm a big rocket guy. That's my favorite fireworks. And usually rockets come in a multiple pack. So that's what I really enjoy, is being able to shoot off multiple stuff at a time, or one at a time, but have multiple fuses, keep some for later in the year. I really like, I love rockets. Rockets are my favorite. Rockets, firecrackers. I like anything that goes super loud. Cakes are mainly for a display. I mean, unless you're just demoing for your YouTube channel, they're just I like buying stuff I can shoot off multiple times a year and not have to buy multiple fireworks. I definitely went all out for the whole daily firework challenge for the whole year last year. Spent a lot of money on fireworks, but it wasn't actually that much. I mean, I spent probably more money on the cakes and everything building up the last couple weeks before the 4th of July than I spent collecting all the fireworks to do all year. Just because a lot of those fireworks are cheap, small little fireworks that I just bought, like Sheldon's. I cleaned Sheldon's shelves off with all. I literally went down and bought every little novelty item I could find. That just because one good thing about Sheldon's is you can buy one of stuff, like one aerial spinner. You don't have to buy a 6-pack or anything like that. That's what I really like. Fountains, fountains are good, especially here in Ohio, because most fountains have crackle, which, that's the only bad thing I'll say about fountains is you're going to get crackle in them. Like, there's not. Now, I haven't shot a bunch of fountains off, so let me know if there's fountains that don't. But most of the fountains that I get either have a crackle or a little sparkle or something like that. There's just not a lot of variety in fountains. The 200-gram cakes I do like. I'd rather have a bunch of 200-gram cakes than just one big 500-gram cake. I will say that. But yeah, this country, man. I love this country, dude. I love fireworks. It's so awesome. I wish Congress would pass a law saying fireworks could be shot off any day of the year and should be no limits. That's what I would do if I was president. But I do know fires are something that, you gotta watch out for. I get that, especially out west when it gets dry. But I don't know, man. I just feel like let Americans be free, and do what they want. I do. I buy the quiet ones too. The Fallons are good. I mean, I definitely appreciated Fallons during the daily firework challenge because I would buy some of the quiet ones to do during the off season. I love fireworks just because I don't know, they're just fun. I mean, they're like the adult version of a toy. I mean, you get to a certain time, toys, I'm not a big video game guy or anything like that. Never really been. So I just like, and they're, fireworks you gotta be outside, which is what I enjoy. And I don't know, probably something I got when I was a kid. And really, 4th of July has always been my favorite holiday. Always love going to fireworks stores. It's like a candy store for adults. You go in there and you just see everything. You want to buy everything. It can be dangerous for sure for your pocketbook, but going into a fireworks store, there's just always that excitement. It doesn't matter what it is. I didn't want to talk about TNT. So TNT gets a bad rap, and I understand why. Because their prices are crazy. They do the whole buy one get one free scam, which we talked about how that's always a gimmick. That's a scam. I wouldn't call it a scam, but it's definitely a gimmick to make you think you're getting a good deal. But of course, they just upcharge the price. But TNT has some really good shells. I will say that. The Master Blasts are a great shell. It's a 4-inch shell. Thunderstrike's a 4-inch shell. That's a really good shell. So anytime you can get a coupon and get those for cheap, I would definitely recommend that. I will never badmouth TNT. I like TNT. Oh, I mean, the 24 kits by me, they're usually like $289, buy one, get one free. Yeah, they're expensive. There's no doubt about it. I always try to look for the 6-packs, like the Thunderstrikes are an 8-pack. So, and I got that another pack of those, and I got it for $30. Usually they're $89.99, buy one get one free, which is just crazy. Especially when you can go, take a 40-minute drive to Indiana and buy a 24-pack for $100. But TNT, I grew up right down the road from a TNT, and they just built a brand new huge warehouse 2 minutes from my work. Just nostalgia. It was my first fireworks store I ever went to, and just a place that I really enjoyed going to, and I like some of their products. Now, I'm not saying like their rockets or novelty items or anything like that are any better than Raccoon blows them out of the water, Miracle blows them out of the water, I think Window blows them out of the water, but it's more nostalgia, and then seeing that TNT logo, I think it's pretty cool. So, I don't know. I do say I think their off-brand is or the branch brand they have is called Big Thunder. They sell a bunch of that stuff in TNT too. It's like the only other stuff they sell there. And it's called a Big Crackle Rocket or a Crackle Rocket. I forget exactly what it's called. But for the price and how big the rocket is, pretty good rocket. I am excited to go to this Missouri trip. I know for sure. I know Mel's going to be there, which I'm excited to meet. Driving up with the guy named OhioPyro. I'm not going to tell you guys what his real name is, but he's another pyro guy. Like I said, the Mid-South Boomer's going to be there. You guys should check out all these channels. So you guys are, I think Cody B's kind of got a little commercial. He's still the king when it comes to this little subcategory of YouTube. I think he's the king of fireworks in America, for sure. Pyro channels, anyways. I mean, it's kind of hard to say he's not when he has 1.3 or 4 million followers. But he's just got a little bit too commercial for me. So I like the guys the good old boys that just, doesn't seem like they have a bunch of money being thrown their way to shoot off fireworks. Now, I'm not saying Cody B doesn't buy his own fireworks. I don't know. but I bet he gets a bunch of free fireworks. Yeah, the Nishiki 5-inch shells from TNT is awesome. Yeah, Backyard's a good channel too. I like him too. I wouldn't mind meeting him as well. Pyro and the 502 is a good one. I'm pretty sure DJ Pyro is I don't know if he's doing any more content, but I always enjoyed his channel. Demon Beast. Now I'm not huge. I'm not a big walkthrough channel. Like going through fireworks stores doing walkthroughs. I will do probably the Warrington, but I'm just not that good at it, to be honest. But Demon Beast is awesome at it. So, and he does crazy amount of walkthrough videos. So if you guys like to see different stores, he went up north to Indiana and did pretty much all those stores up there, which are some on my bucket list to visit, especially up in Gary, Indiana. He did like all the walkthroughs there, and he did a great job. You guys should definitely check out his channel. Anyways, going on 36 minutes. It's 8:30. Probably stay on here for a few more minutes. Oh, appreciate you all stopping by. Do I make my own fireworks? No, I don't. I have definitely done some experiments with fireworks, cutting them open, seeing how they work and all that. But I haven't made any. I would be interested in trying to make some fireworks. I don't want to blow myself up though. Oh no, we're getting dark. See if my light works. It's starting to die a little bit. Here we go. Oh, here we go. My beautiful face is lit up again. But yeah, I haven't made my own fireworks. I've definitely seen some videos of people making their own fireworks, and I know y'all out on the West Coast, you brothers make some crazy fireworks out there. So, a triple bottle rocket. I mean, how did you do that? Did you just tape a couple bottle rockets together? Definitely done some crazy stuff like that. But what do you guys like to watch when it comes to firework content? Like, what's your favorite? Do you just like watching demos? Do you like walkthrough videos? You know, if I could in Ohio, if I had a unlimited budget when it comes to fireworks, I would shoot fireworks off every day. I mean, that would be the dream. I mean, what Cody B does would be my dream. I mean, to be able to shoot off fireworks all the time and get paid to do it would be pretty cool. Not saying I'm super close to being paid by YouTube, but I'm getting there. I mean, for being on YouTube for only 1 year, I've had, I think, almost 1.5 million views, and you know, my subscriptions is almost at 2,500, which I never thought. But oh yeah, I love 4th vlogs. That's the best. When 4th of July comes around, there's nothing better. Gosh, I love 4th of July. It's definitely my favorite holiday. But yeah, that would be the dream, to be able to get paid to do fireworks. That would be awesome. I do a lot of shorts, though. I don't do a lot of long-form videos. Mostly just shorts, which definitely shoots up the views and definitely has increased my subscriptions in a year. I mean, that's majority of my subscriptions is from my shorts. But to get money from YouTube, you definitely probably do need to do long form videos. But it's just hard to do here in Ohio, because I can't sit out here and do a 30-minute show every other weekend, because I'm just asking the law to come get me. So I just really can't do that. See ya, Sam. I will, man. Deadly Fireworks is... That's true, Ultima. If you don't like 4th of July, it's kind of hard to say you like fireworks, because, I mean, come on. Yeah, you do fireworks. I do fireworks every weekend I can, any holiday that makes it legal here in Ohio. But, you know, 4th of July is definitely the main one, obviously. But New Year's is a big one. Labor Day, someone talked about the WABN fireworks. They do that down in Cincinnati on the river, and it's one of the biggest fireworks shows in the country, and they do that every Labor Day, and it's awesome. It really is. They incorporated some drones to their show the last few years. I'm sure they'll do it this year too, and it's really awesome. And man, so many people come there. I mean, they're on both sides of the river in Newport and Cincinnati, right there in downtown by the Red Stadium and the Bengal Stadium and all that, and everyone's lining up. It is crazy. It's usually stupid hot too, humid. Um, but there's so many people, and then trying to I always try to get on the Kentucky side because that's the best view. You can cross the river and go to Newport. But man, getting out of there after is a headache. Yeah, I mean that's the same way Ohio been. I mean, luckily I live in a pretty awesome neighborhood, and I haven't had anyone call the cops on me or anything when I do fireworks on the days you're not supposed to. I always try to do small fireworks or at least one firework at a time. Usually try to find a weekend to do it because I think people are more lenient when it comes to fireworks on the weekends. And here in Southwest Ohio, people, they're not going to call the cops on you on stupid stuff. In my little town, the cops are cool. I mean, I have nothing against the cops. It's not, they're just fault, they just gotta, follow the law and enforce the law. I get that. But some of these laws are just stupid. I mean, Ohio had no fireworks ever all year round for the longest time when I was a kid. And of course, on 4th of July, it was like a freaking war zone out here. Everyone was shooting fireworks off. No one listened to that stupid law. And then finally, the politicians got their head out of their ass and finally passed a law where you can do it on certain weekends. But even then, I mean, Ohio sells fireworks year round. It's ridiculous. We can't shoot fireworks. I mean, if you want to say fireworks can be shot during the week, I get that. People have to go to work and stuff. They don't want to be waking up. I get that. But during the weekend, like, what does it matter? I mean, you can go out there and shoot guns anytime you want. And they're louder than fireworks, or at least some of them. Most of them are. You can shoot guns anytime you want, but fireworks, oh no, you gotta put a law down. It's stupid. Dude, I started shooting fireworks off every day, like a week before the 4th of July, 2 weeks before 4th of July. I was, never mind. Those neighbors are just, people have sad lives. They have nothing else to do besides complain. I mean, that's what it is. Freaking killjoys. But it is what it is, Yeah, that's another thing is I'm just worried they would come and then take all my fireworks, which I would be crushed. And I really couldn't say nothing because shouldn't be shooting fireworks off. It's against the law, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's just annoying, man. Doesn't our country have enough to worry about than if people are on their own property shooting fireworks off? I mean, come on. Especially lately. I mean, it's rained so much. The water is saturated with so much water. You ain't gonna be starting no fires. So Ohio's never been a state to worry about when it comes to fires. So it's ridiculous. And I live in a neighborhood, but we're definitely spaced out enough where even rockets I'm not worried about landing on people's houses or anything and catching them on fire. I've had plenty of rockets land on my house, and I just send my boys up there to grab them, put them on the roof. They go up there and grab them for me. I don't know, man. The country just throws in stupid laws. It's ridiculous. It's politicians, and also heard Phantom. I don't know about TNT. I'm sure they are too. The big brand firework people. They are the ones that really push regulations on fireworks. In Ohio, it is kind of hard to find, salutes, the one. I call those products stuff that you gotta have you gotta know the owner. I will say this: people say you shouldn't talk about stores where you get these special products, like salute rockets and 1-1 cakes and OL cakes and stuff like that. Look, you just have to ask the owner. When you find a time to go to a store and it's not busy, it's not talking to a bunch of people, there's not a bunch of people around, pull the owner to the side, tell them, hey, I'm really into fireworks and I'm looking for these certain cakes. Do you sell them? Most fireworks stores do sell them. Indiana is definitely a place I go to for those products. They have a bunch of them. And they advertise them. I mean, some of the stores I don't, you have to, I know the owner and he holds them in the back and stuff, but a bunch of stores in them, you go, like, you look at Demon Beast's YouTube channel, like, direct from China. That's a big popular store everyone probably knows. They have salutes and OL cakes and 1-1s, all these big time cakes advertised right there in the store. Any Fed, if they wanted to, could walk through there and be like, what's up with this? I don't know if Indiana's laws are just so lax that they don't care, but like I said, if you can go out there and buy an AR-15, why can't you go out there and buy a salute rocket without getting and have to do it behind the scenes? Like, come on, man. Claudia, what's up, man? Claudia sounds like a girl. I don't know. Maybe you're a guy. It'd be awesome if a girl stopped in here. 83% of my subscribers are men, which fireworks is a heavily male thing, but it'd be cool to have some ladies stop by and say hi. Give me your number. Been single for a long time, so, but women are crazy anymore. So I'm on my mom's phone. Oh man, you're probably like a kid. What's up? Stay in school. See you, Gomer. Thanks for stopping by, man. Probably gonna get off here in a little bit too. 4:30 is gonna roll around quick, but I just want to stop in here. I haven't done a Q&A ever, so I want to do that. Talk to y'all. It's been a minute. Let me throw this out. But wanted to talk about my Missouri trip that's coming on. It's really excited. I'm definitely going to do a lot of content on this Missouri trip. I'm going to Saturday, Ryder. I'll be going Saturday. So I'll be going Saturday morning, and we're going to just go down there and come right back. So hopefully be back in Ohio by Saturday night. So super excited for that. Yeah, so for anyone that hasn't seen it or heard, I'm going to Missouri, Warrington, Wholesale Fireworks, and Rocket. Going to document the trip down there. Going to talk to all these pyros that I'm going to meet. Going to do some walkthroughs on both of the stores. So definitely going to have some content for y'all when I go up there. No, they should just let it go. Imagine all the tax money they make from these things. I mean, that's the thing that I don't understand, how much money fireworks is produced, or how much money people spend on fireworks every year in this country. Why wouldn't they want the tax revenue? Just let them buy it. I mean, I just don't understand. I have a walkthrough of Rocket, and that was last year during February when I went. And the walkthrough wasn't the greatest, but you can look at that backyard, and there's like 1,000 walkthrough videos of Rocket on YouTube. But I'll definitely take one. I want to see the RDX cakes, and that's what I'm looking forward to. All right, it's getting dark. It's kind of hard for y'all to see me, but anyone else got any last thoughts before I get off here? I really appreciate everyone stopped by to talk to me. We got up to like 49 people, which was cool. I'll do more of these little live videos, but I really enjoy all of my subscribers. You guys make it worth doing all this. Definitely had a little felt down after the whole daily firework challenge was over. Doing fireworks every year or every day for a year was awesome, but I ain't stopping. I'm still doing daily fireworks. They might be some repeat fireworks, especially lately, just because I haven't bought any new fireworks yet. Been saving for this trip, but after this trip, especially after Labor Day, you're going to be seeing a lot of new stuff coming out. Yeah, that's one of the things I heard Rocket had to do is pull all their master products out. You know. Mel, thanks, man. I hope, can't wait to see you. Can't wait to meet you, man. So looking forward to the trip. You have a good one, and I'll see you Saturday. Oh. Yeah, ultimately it'd be awesome to see you, man. I hope you come, man. It'd be a pleasure meeting you. See you, Ryder. One of my OG subscribers. Really appreciate all the comments you leave. Man, it's awesome. Be another person I would love to meet one day. So enjoy yourself. Have a good week. And yeah, man. Be watching for some content from my Missouri trip. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get off here too. It's time for me to get ready to head to the sack and start the work week. But I really appreciate y'all. And God bless America. And be watching for some awesome firework content coming up. Thanks, guys. See ya.